and go back to driving the way they're capable of.
And we go to Sandstorm. And again, 3 or 6 points depending which level you start on. Both teams come out of it with a healthy bump in points.
Yep, both Robostangs and Strikeforce doing a good job of putting those hatch panels on, capturing the free cargo balls at the end of the cargo ship.
Maybe not as much defense. Well, a little bit of defense. Blue Alliance has got their Megatron Oracle's robot blocking that far rocket. But it's not really doing a whole lot defensively with Robostangs loading up the hatch panels and loading up the cargo balls as well.
Yep,
now it's coming.
Yep. The strategy is clear from them. They're giving up some ground. They know, that it's very hard to defend all of that area. So they're saying you can have this half of the rocket ship, but the other half you're getting nothing. And it makes it really hard to score cargo balls if you don't have a panel on both sides.
Blue Alliance is working in their half of the field with a bit of a defensive challenge. They do load the cargo ball. It's on the far side, so not really getting a good visual on which Red Alliance rocket that is.
Yeah, Blue Alliance going to get a spike of points here. They've decided to finally finish up their cargo ship. They have a lot of open spaces, and those are quick points to score.
Yeah, that's the Robo Jackets machine that's gobbling up cargo balls and planting them right in that center cargo ship.
Yeah, Robo Jackets have already scored 11 game pieces themselves, and they've still got 45 seconds to go.
Oh, yeah, this is a lot of offense here. Hatch panel in place successfully for Red Alliance by Robostangs. There's only one area of defense. It's on that far side of the field. Both teams kind of pushing each other, but it's not giving either team a big advantage on the scoreboard either.
It looks like Strike Zone scored a cargo ball but knocked off a hatch panel, so only +1 point for that score. And now we see Strikeforce on the other side of the field trying to play some defense late, looking to trap some people and not let them climb.
Robo Jackets going right to their climb.
And that was a great move. 77-69 was stuck on the climb. Strikeforce coming in, nails them from behind, pushes them the rest of the way up, and ends on level 1.
Oh, you love that Dukes of Hazzard mentality,
Absolutely.
don't you? Bumper to bumper, helping your teammate. The robot feels the pain, but it helps on the scoreboard. Right now, it's a Red Alliance lead of 11 points.
It's going to be, I think, closer than that. Blue on the field, we can see they've got 2 on level 2 and 1 on level 3. So they're going to actually make up 6 points here because both 548 and Strikeforce are on level 1. Just 3 points apiece there.
And it's a Blue Alliance win.
Yep, enough in the end game to come back. We also saw a lot of late scores by the Blue Alliance in terms of cargo that might just not have been added to the scoreboard in time for us to see on the real-time score.
So the Blue Alliance winning the final 2 matches. And they are moving into the finals.
And their score went up every time. 72 in the first match, 101 in the second. They put up 104 points here in this match.
So they did it the hard way, lost the first one, and then came back and won the last 2. There's your final numbers. Yeah, once everything was tallied, everything swings in favor of the Blue Alliance. They win the half climb, they win the cargo. 2-point deficit in hatch panels, but then they pick up 3 penalty points.
Yeah, and so what we're seeing here is it looked like they were behind almost all match, but that's because they were laying the foundation. They were putting the hatch panels up, and then they capitalized late with a bunch of cargo being scored, giving them the 6-point edge there. And they know the Red Alliance here could only go level 1 with their other 2 robots, and they knew they could go level 2 and pick up 6 more points there in the end game.
Here's our highlight package, starting with a little bit of a mishandle on the hatch panel, pick up by the Red Alliance.
Yeah, recovered well. That hurts, but it's not too bad. And they scored it. Wow, that counts. That counts. It's hanging off there, but as long as it's supported by the rocket, you're going to get the 2 points for that. Now, putting a ball behind it is hard. We can see them switching over here to the cargo ship because of that. They don't have really a great spot to put those cargo balls on the other side. 77-69 doing a good job of trying to defend 54-60, but Strike Zone doing a good job of finding what's open. And of course, Strike Force here in red doing a good job of scoring. That arm that can kind of swing both ways, they used it to its fullest. But 314 doing a little bit of a trap there once they got through. Trying to slow them down for them,